Mrs. Hill? Mrs. S. Hill of 21 Slope Avenue? Oh, good. No, you don't know me. No, you don't know me at all. Please, don't hang up.
No, in that case, we won't do it. Okay, no problem. That's what they all say. I'm in love with you. I miss you very much. I love you too. You have such a sweet smile. I already have a boyfriend stroke girlfriend. I think about you all day. I dreamt about you last night. Will you stay with me tonight? Will you stay with me tonight? I'm in love with you. You have such beautiful eyes. I dreamt about you last night. This is going too fast for me. Will you stay with me tonight?
Yes, hi, this is a message just to say that I was wondering if you'd received the message that I left yesterday, that I'd called to say hi, and that it would be really good if you could give me a call at some point in the future, that is to say the near future, because obviously I think we have some things we should talk about, issues we need to raise together, so it would be really great if you could give me a call. My number's 07456 12497 209 3818 41967 995 4321 674 8769 21 76431 6660. So it would be really great to hear from you. I'll speak to you soon. Okay. Bye.
Hello? Yeah. Oh, I'm fine. How are you? Good. Look, I just thought I'd, give you a call. Look, it irritates me when you enter a room and don't acknowledge me. I've said it. It irritates me the way you give yourself bigger portions of food. It irritates me the way you make tea. It irritates me the way you criticise others. It irritates me the way you never put away the breakfast things and you leave the butter out all day to go soft. It irritates me the way you don't kiss me goodnight without prompting. It irritates me the way you think you're always right. It irritates me the way you have to blow your nose every single time you go to the toilet. It irritates me the way you stick hair into your ears. It irritates me the way we only ever do what you want to do. We don't ever consider my suggestions. It irritates me the way you pretend to have given up smoking, that you're late and you leave me waiting. The fact that you always want to answer the phone first. It irritates me the way you act around others. It irritates me the way you lovingly ruffle my hair when I've only just done it. It irritates me the way you moan about things but you never do anything to put it right. The fact that you spend too much money on groceries when we haven't got it. That you seem to make an extra loud amount of noise in the morning when you know I'm trying to have a lie in. It irritates me the way you read the newspaper every single time we eat together. The way you constantly clear your throat. The fact that you'd never dream of cleaning the toilet. It irritates me the way you suck on your ulcers, the fact that you borrow my shampoo, that your trousers are too long. It irritates me, not the fact that you pick your nose, but the way you roll it into those small balls and then flick it, not caring if I'm looking or not. It irritates me the fact that you would never clean the stove after cooking. It irritates me the way you need other people. It irritates me the fact that you read comics and call them graphic novels as some kind of justification. It irritates me the fact that you insist umbrellas are dangerous, that you frown when you read. The sound that you make when you eat bananas, that irritates me. The coffee that you make too strong irritates me. The bad directions that you give when we're out driving irritates me. The smell that you sometimes have when we're out irritates me. The way you take me for granted irritates me. The piles of newly washed clothes that you leave all over the floor irritates me. The fact that you turn up your music full volume and then leave the room irritates me. The way that you never listen to what I say and then get irritated irritates me. Your inability to make a decision irritates me. Your refusal to give an opinion irritates me. Your belief in the I Ching irritates me. Your love of cricket irritates me. The fact that you don't take a shower every single day irritates me. The fact that you can't bring yourself to tell me that you love me irritates me. Your moodiness when you lose at chess irritates me. The fact that you invite people over and then go to bed early, that irritates me. That you stop after one glass of wine instead of finishing the whole bottle irritates me. Telling me that I've got bad breath when we're out in public irritates me. Sometimes the way you look at people irritates me. The fact that you can't get up early in the mornings irritates me. That you say you call and then you don't irritates me. Your attention to the tiniest detail irritates me. Your lack of money irritates me. The qualifications that you've got irritate me. Your ability to find the good in other people irritates me. The way you constantly mess with your balls irritates me. The fact that you laugh too loudly when we're out in public, that irritates me. Your dismissal of other people irritates me. The fact that you borrow my tobacco and then you never fold up the packet, that irritates me. That you agree to meet me for lunch and then eat first irritates me. That you speak too much when we're out. And you make me feel like the dull one. Irritates me. Anyway, just thought I'd give you a call. Bye.
Hi, it's me. I left a message yesterday. Actually, I left 4 messages yesterday. Well, 5 if you include the one before breakfast. I mean, the 7 messages I left last week, they weren't really that important. That was 1 for every day and 2 on Sunday. Oh, well, that's 8 messages, isn't it? That's 8 messages I left, isn't it? I called you 8 times, didn't I? Well, not to worry. I mean, you're probably quite busy, anyway. I mean, you're generally quite busy most of the time, aren't you? I imagine. Anyway, just give me a call when you get this message. I'll be up quite late, I imagine. I generally am these days. So I'll speak to you soon. Okay, bye.
I think about you all day.
I miss you very much.
I dreamt about you last night.
I love you too. Will you stay with me tonight?
You have such beautiful eyes.
Okay. No problem.
Okay, no problem.
We shouldn't take any risks.
That's what they all say. I think about you all day.
I'm in love with you. I love you.
I miss you very much. Will you stay with me tonight?
I like being with you. Okay. No problem.
No. In that case, we won't do it.
I miss you very much. Take your hands off me.
I'm in love with you, too.
Okay. No problem. This is going too fast for me. Okay. Take your hands off me!
I like being with you.
Okay. No problem. No. In that case, we won't do it. Take your hands off me!
You have such beautiful eyes.
Okay. No problem. Take your hands off me!
I already have a girlfriend stroke boyfriend.
You have such a beautiful smile!
This is going too fast for me. Will you stay with me tonight?
I love you!
I'd like to go to bed with you. I love you too. I think about you all day. Will you stay with me tonight? Will you stay with me tonight? Will you stay with me tonight?
I want to tell you a story about a man called Sean and 2 telephone boxes. You see, Sean's in London, the King's Cross area of London, and it's a Saturday, and the sun is shining and birds are cheeping. And Sean needs to make a call to his loved ones to let them know what time he'll be home. So he approaches these 2 telephone boxes, and on the way he notices that someone has dropped a whole unwrapped Kit Kat on the floor. He thinks, it's a little bit hungry. And after a brief moment mourning the demise of the chocolate-covered treat, he continues on his way. Now, the 2 telephone boxes in question are in fact occupied at this present time. And as he approaches the first, he sees the occupants take out a Kit Kat. Now we're going to call him Mr. Kit Kat. Now, he removes the wrapper and the tin foil, which he carefully folds and puts away, and throws the Kit Kat on the floor. Well, suddenly, everything becomes clear. The Kit Kat is in fact required far darker leisure activities than an early morning snack. Mr. Kit Kat's a junkie. And Sean, well, he's from a good home. He's in his early 30s, he's uncertain of what to do. But you see, Mr. Kit Kat has noticed his approach, and so he opens the door and asks him if he'll be long. Well, Sean's still uncertain of the etiquette, but Mr. Kit Kat says it's no problem, and so Sean hurries into a stinking telephone box to make his call. Now, in the meantime, although he's a very polite chap, Mr. Kit Kat is somewhat anxious for his early morning fix. So he goes round to the other telephone box, only to find that that's occupied by this massive bloke wearing a greasy white vest and covered, I mean literally covered, we are talking head to toe in tattoos. We're going to call him Mr. Pimp. Now, Mr. Pimp's in advertising, informing the public of other types of leisure activities, and is busy securing advertising space for his clients. Well, Mr. Kit Kat goes up to the door, slowly opens it. A rather more daring move than his personality would normally allow, but as I said, he is getting desperate and asks if he'll be long. To which Mr. Pimp turns, smiles, and says,
Okay, no problem.
He turns, hurries his task, and leaves the telephone box to Mr. Kit Kat and his early morning needle. And Sean? Well, Sean has said his goodbyes, he's blown his kisses, he's spent his 10pence. And he leaves the telephone box. But his faith in human nature's been restored just that little bit. And also, let's say, just for the sake of argument,
Yeah.
that all of this is true.
Yeah, hello? Yeah, is that piece of pizza? Yeah, I'd quite like to order a pizza, please. Yeah. Right, I want some Italian tomatoes with the the chopped herbs and the oil. Yeah. And I quite like 3 types of cheeses, please. Yeah, I'll have cheddar, some Monterey Jack, and some Parmigiani as well, please. You got any peppers? Yeah, I quite like some peppers on that as well, please. Yeah. Some orange ones. Yeah, some green ones. Some red ones. Yeah. You got any yellow ones? Yeah, I quite like some yellow ones as well, please. Lovely. Yeah. You got any onions? Yeah, I quite like some onions on there. Yeah, I'll have 3 types of onions. I'll have your regular salad onion, and some spring onion, and a little bit of red onion as well, please, mate. Yeah, it's a bit flash, isn't it? Yeah, I know. Yeah. You got any meat? Yeah, I'll have some of that spicy beef stuff that you do. You know, the chunks. Looks a bit like dog meat. Yeah, and I'll have some ham as well, please. I'll have 3 types of ham, please. I'll have your regular honey roast and prosciutto Parma stuff. You know, the stringy, see-through stuff, and a big fuck off piece of gammon as well, please, mate. Yeah. You got any fruit? I quite like some fruit on there as well, please. Yeah. Some bananas. Yeah, just cut them up. It's fine. And some tangerines as well. Got any tangerines left over from Christmas? Yeah. And a pineapple. Yeah, big. Just put it on top. It's fine. You got any fish? Yeah. I quite like some fish on as well, please, mate. Yeah. A bit of tuna. Yeah, and some squid. Yeah, calamari, mate. Yeah, you know the crispy rings. Just put them on top. It's fine. No, I don't want the anchovies. No, they're too salty. Yeah. Lovely. Yeah, I quite like some spinach on there as well, please, mate. Yeah, and an egg. Yeah, a fried egg. Yeah, just on top. Well, Pizza Express do it. Lovely. Yeah. You got any olives? Yeah, I quite like some olives on there as well, please. Yeah. And could you cut the olives so that they're in these little circles, like polos, and then could you distribute them evenly around the pizza? Lovely. Yeah. You got any foie gras? Yeah, I quite like some foie gras on there. Yeah, just put it on top and push it down. It's fine. Yeah. And I think that's about it, actually. I think I covered everything. Yeah. So I'll have that as a thin and crispy, deep pan, stuffed crust, folded over like a calzone style with a sauce on top. Yeah. Lovely. So how long is that going to take then, mate? 20 minutes! Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, delivery. What you want to do?
Hello?
Come out the shop, right? Yeah, you step out of the shop like that, and you're on the pavement, right? You do a left. Stay where you're standing. Do a left.
Hi.
Hiya.
You look down the street. Yeah. You see the Midland Bank on the corner. Don't go there. Stay where you're standing. Do another left. Yeah.
You alright?
Yeah, I am. How are you?
I'm okay, thanks. Bit tired, but you know.
Yeah.
I'm
Lean
alright.
backwards like that. Look up. I'm directly above you, mate.
So,
Yeah.
the phone call. Why? I haven't heard from you for quite a while.
Well, I was phoning up because you never guess what happened to me.
Go on.
Right. Well, I'm in town, right? And there's a few of us, and it's quite late at night. I don't know. It's about 10:30.
Yeah.
And we're wandering past these 4 telephone boxes. You know the ones in town that's like in a little group. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we're wandering past there, and one of the telephones starts ringing. And don't ask me why, but for some reason, I just decided to pick it up. So I pick it up.
Yeah.
And there's this bloke on the other end, right? And he goes, hello. And I was like, hello. And he goes, say, Johnny boy. Right?
Yeah.
So I said, like, hello, Johnny boy. And he goes, oh, say, Johnny boy.
Sad.
Right. So I go, hello, Johnny boy.
Yeah.
And he goes to me, he goes, what's your name? And I said, don't ask me why. I said, my name's Sandy.
Sandy?
I don't know, I just don't know. But
Yeah.
my name's Sandy, so Sandy's on the end of the phone, right? And he goes, what colour knickers are you wearing? Right?
Yeah.
So I said, what, black? Because, like, I always wear black anyway. And I'm like, what are you wearing? And he goes, I'm not wearing anything.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, God. Right, so at that point I'm thinking, like, I'm going to have to go. So I said to him, look, I'm really going to have to go. And he goes, no, don't go. Say Johnny boy. And I said, Johnny boy. And he goes, oh. And I said, look, I'm really going to have to go. And he's going like, no. Do you want £1,000?
£1,000?
£1,000? Like, yeah. And I'm like, no, I don't want £1,000. And he goes to me, do you want a diamond ring? And I'm like, no, I don't want a diamond ring. And he goes, but I'll have a pearl necklace. And I said, there's no phone.
Excellent. That's sad.
I know, but,
Yeah.
right, as soon as I put the phone down, it
Yeah.
starts ringing again, doesn't it? And one of the lads answered.
Yeah.
And he goes, he must have gone, say, Johnny boy. And one of the lads is like, all right, Johnny boy. And he just puts the phone down. I don't know whether he was watching the telephone or what.
That's bizarre, that.
Yeah.
That's
Could
really
be quite
bizarre.
creepy.
Say again?
It could be quite creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, talking of creepy, because I had an experience with the telephone box probably about a couple of weeks ago, actually. And I'm coming home, it's late, because I've caught last bus, so it's about, 11:30?
Yeah.
And I'd rang my house and no one was in, but I thought by the time I get home, they're going to be there. So I get off the bus and I start walking, and do you know when you get that feeling someone's following you?
Oh, God.
I don't know, I think it's a woman's thing. Do you know when you just know?
Just sense it, yeah.
Yeah, and so I thought, shit, so I start walking faster, do you know what I mean? And then their footsteps go faster. I saw an empty telephone box, I thought, right, I'll get in it. So I get into the telephone box.
Well, you could have got trapped in there or anything.
Well, in hindsight, it was quite a stupid thing to do, but, I just weren't thinking, I was panicking.
Oh, yeah.
So I got into the telephone box and I thought, right, I'll ring my house, and no one was there.
Right.
So, you know what I did? I started having a conversation with myself, pretending I was talking to someone else.
Oh,
So he'd
okay.
think I was talking to someone else and maybe warning them about him or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
So I'm having this conversation, so he walks past, and I saw him walk halfway up the hill. And I thought, right, this is a good time to get out, and run home, because I only live around the corner.
Right.
So I gets out of the phone box, and you never guess what he did.
What?
He fucking ran after me, didn't he?
You kidding?
No, I'm not. So there's me running up the hill, right, going down our passageway, and don't ask me how he knew which passageway I'd gone down.
Right.
But he followed me down it.
Oh,
And I was round the corner, sat down in like a little ball.
Right.
And you fucking never guess what?
What?
I can hear him in passageway.
Oh, you're
And
kidding.
it's, yeah, and because he's been running and it sounded like this.
That is scary.
Hi! Hello? Oh, hi. You've changed your answer machine message there. Good. Like it. Like the new one. You're speaking a bit different though. A little bit quicker. Makes you sound a bit official. It's just that before you were sounding a bit sort of happier, jovial even. I hope nothing's wrong. You know, you can count on me if you got any problems. I'm a good listener. Healing hands, like Jesus. Anyway, obviously I was just calling to see how you were and check that things were running smoothly. Do give me a call when you get this message, and I'll be waiting. Okay, all right, bye.
Good evening. I was asked to compile a list of interesting statistics about phone boxes, and this is the list. Number 1, there are approximately 150,000 phone boxes in operation today. Number 2, 40 million calls each day are made from phone boxes. Number 3, the second most frequent use for visiting a phone box is urination whilst inebriated. Number 4, 80% of all urine tested in BT phone boxes was found to be of female origin. Well. Number 5, the Durex Fiesta is the most commonly found discarded condom in phone boxes. Number 6, the equivalent of 1 pint of saliva is collected from the mouthpieces of phone boxes every month. That's every month. Number 7, reported sightings of ghosts in phone boxes since 1970 is 10. And that's from a Scottish newspaper. Number 8, the number of animals found dead from asphyxiation in phone boxes last year, 2. 1 large animal and 1 small animal. Number 9, celebrities conceived in phone boxes include the boxer Joe Bugner, the actress Helena Bonham Carter, and the occult writer Dennis Wheatley. And finally, number 10, all telephone perspex is still made by the same family-run business in Swindon. And that's it. Thank you for listening to my list.
Hello, is that Mrs. Conlon? Mrs. C. Conlon of 198 Byfield News? Oh, good. No, you don't know me, actually. No, I don't think you know me at all. I have some delicate information regarding your husband. Please, don't hang up. Please, don't put down the phone. Hello? Hello? Are you there? Hello, is that Mrs. Dawson? Mrs. S. Dawson of 79 Paisley Way? Oh, good, good. No, you don't know me, actually. No, I don't think you know me at all. I have some information regarding your husband. Oh, no. He's not in any danger as such. No, you don't know me at all. It won't take long.
Hello? Hello?
Don't hang up, please.
Oh, yeah.
Don't put down the phone.
This is a message, just to check, or rather to ask if you'd received the message that I left yesterday about dinner. I guess you didn't. I left a message at about 4 to say that I'd made some dinner and that you might quite like to come over and have some. You obviously didn't pick up the message, otherwise you would have come over and had some. But that's okay. That's fine because I made curry, you see, and you might not know this, but curry is just as good, if not better, the day after. I made some spicy cabbage stuff and some kofta, a bit of naan. So you haven't missed out on a wonderful opportunity quite yet. Anyway, give me a call. It'd be great to meet up and speak and stuff. Okay, bye.
Hello.
Hello?
Is that Mrs. Forster? Mrs. G. Forster of 30 Pinnacle Way?
Hello? Is that emergency services?
Oh, good. No, you don't know me, actually.
Yes. I need some help, please.
No, I don't
Yes.
think you know me
Yes,
at
I'd
all.
like you to send someone straight away. What? What
Please,
service do I require?
don't put down
Ambulance,
the
please send an
phone.
ambulance straight away, or a fire engine, or even a police car. Yes, I'd like them all to come, please. Send them all.
Are you
yes, I
still
think we need
there?
all of them straight away. I mean, it's a terrible accident.
Are you still
What?
there?
No, I don't know the name of the street. No, I can't give you my name. Please, send some help. I really think this is an emergency. I don't think you're helping at all. No, you can't have my details. Hello? Hello, are you still there? Emergency services. I need some help. I don't know the recovery position. What are you talking about? No, I will not do mouth to mouth. I don't know any medical history. Are you still there? Look,
I'm afraid
I've given you
your
all the
husband has
information I
been
can.
linked
I
to
really
a
don't think you understand the
particularly
severity of the
delicate incident.
situation. Send an ambulance, or a fire engine, or a police car. 2 police cars. Maybe 3. Definitely 3.
Oh, no. He's not in
what?
any danger as such.
No, please. Don't put me on hold. Don't put me on hold. This is a tragedy.
You know, I
Hello?
think I can sort this whole
Hello?
mess out for you.
Hello?
Please, don't cry.
Is anyone there?
Hi, are you alright?
Hello?
You never believed what happened to me last week. Yeah, well, I tried to call you a couple of times, right? And I'm dialing away, not really paying attention, and my fingers must have slipped.
Hello?
Yeah, so I'm sat there expecting to hear
anyone
your
there?
voice, and someone says hello and it's not you. So they say hello, and I say hello, and they say hello, and I say hello, and they say, what do you want? Well, I say that I want to talk to you, but they say that no one of that name lives there, and what number do I want? And for some reason, I don't answer, and there's a long pause. But it's nice, it's a nice silence, and both of us are just holding onto the phone, listening to one another breathe. And we don't say anything to one another, but at the same time, neither of us wants to hang up. Yeah. So I'm running out of money, right? So I'm rummaging through my bag, and all kinds of shit's falling out all over the floor. Yeah, and to top it all off, there's some old bag stood outside glaring at me. She's got a nose pressed right up against the glass, staring at me like I've just walked in, stole the phone from the living room, and she wants it back. But it's still quiet at the other end, and I'm wondering what he's doing, what he's thinking. Well, I try to imagine what he looks like just from the sound of his voice, but at the same time, I'm hoping that he's not some pervert with some nice big erection listening to me struggle. Yeah, And now they all bag started tapping on the door, looking at her watch and muttering something about it being a public telephone box and she's got rights. So eventually I say, sorry, wrong number. And he says, not wrong, just different. Oh, and the sound of his voice makes my heart turn fucking cartwheels. And there's a queue started to form outside now, and I'm massaging the receiver and grinning like a fucking Cheshire cat. And all I can think to say is, look, I'm running out of money. And he says, well, not to worry, that he'll call me back. Well, I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to hang up or not, to give him the telephone number or not. But the queue outside are just staring at me. Well, it's as if they know the call's ended and I'm just playing for time. But before I know what's happening, the old bag's trying to force her way into the telephone box. She's coming in ours first, and the bloke next to us trying to pretend that there's nothing going on, but I just know he's on her side. Well, I don't give an inch. I defend the telephone box. Yeah, we're both cheek to cheek, both of us trying to gain ground. Right, and I still got one hand on the receiver, and I'm thinking to myself, well, how long does it take to make one fucking phone call? Then all of a sudden the phone starts screaming. I jump, the old bag jumps, the phone's ringing, and everyone seems shocked into inertia. It's an incoming call. Well, they know what that means. They know if I pick up the phone, I can be as long as I want. With one single hand movement, I could change the course of all our lives. And the phone's just ringing and ringing and ringing like a kid being ignored. And in what seems like slow motion, I pick up the phone. Hello?
Hello, is that Mrs. Robinson, Mrs. G. Robinson?
I'm sorry, you must have the wrong number. This is a call box.
Oh, I am sorry. I appear to have dialed the number incorrectly. I am sorry.
And at that moment, the whole bag falls arse over tit and lands in the corner of the box in a puddle of piss. And I just look down at her and say, it's all yours, and walk out. Well, I don't know if you phoned or not. Your guess is as good as mine. Anyway, look, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Anyway, how are you? You going? Okay, sorry, the pips. Bye. Bye.
Yeah, hello? Yeah, this is a message, just to check, you're okay, and that you're feeling, much better, because I'm assuming, you must have been ill or something, because you would have got that message about, going for that walk that I promised you. But that's okay, because you probably didn't feel like leaving the house. I know it's cold outside, and you didn't feel like leaving the house, and not that I noticed. Actually, I did notice that you didn't leave the house yesterday or the day before that. Not to worry, you know, you gotta feed a cold and starve a fever, or is it feed a fever and starve a, well, fuck it. Anyway, I hope that everything's gonna be fine, and that you're gonna get better, and that you're gonna be well enough to come to my party, the one that I'm having, as soon as you're well enough, I suppose. But until then, I hope that you get better, and that it's not catching.
Hello, is that Mrs. Norton, Mrs. G. Norton?
I'll speak to you
5 Candy Lane?
soon, I guess.
Oh, good. No,
Bye-bye.
no, you don't know me, actually. No, I don't think you know me at all. This actually regards your husband. Oh, no, I'm aware that he's not there at present. No, not really a friend, more of a colleague, in fact. Your husband has been linked to a particularly delicate incident? No, I'd rather not discuss it over the phone. It is, as I said, rather delicate. Yes, we could meet. That sounds like a great idea. Hello? Are you still there? I'm sorry you sound so upset. I know a quiet place. We could deal with this whole situation very quickly. You don't need this kind of aggravation, Mrs. Norton. You really don't. Say, do you know the Red Hotel? Yes. Well, you'll see a red car parked outside. If you could follow that car in 30 minutes, yes, that would be great. It's best that we clear this whole thing up very quickly. As I said, you really don't need this aggravation. No, I don't expect anything in return. I'm just doing it out of the kindness of my heart. No, you can trust me. I promise. Oh yes, one more thing. Please, come on your own.